A physically disabled man using a battery-operated mobility scooter was charged with driving while impaired, or DWI. Could statutory definitions help the man scoot by the DWI charge? That was the question for the Minnesota Court of Appeals in the 2011 case State v. Brown. Keeping to the public sidewalks, a physically disabled man, James Anthony Brown, Jr., maneuvered his battery-operated mobility scooter to a local car dealership in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Suspecting that Brown had been drinking, the car dealership called the police, who arrested Brown for DWI. The breath test Brown submitted to revealed that his blood alcohol concentration was 0.17. Subsequently, the state of Minnesota charged Brown with third-degree DWI. Minnesota law criminalizing DWI prohibited driving any motor vehicle while having a blood alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more. Minnesota law governing traffic regulations defined motor vehicle as any self-propelled vehicle except for an electric personal assistive mobility device. The same law defined driver as someone driving or actually physically controlling a vehicle, and it defined vehicle as a device for transporting people or property on highways. It defined pedestrian as someone walking or using a wheelchair, and it defined wheelchair as including any scooter used by a disabled person as a substitute for walking. Finally, the law generally prohibited using personal assistive mobility devices on public roads. The trial court convicted Brown of third-degree DWI, and Brown appealed to the Minnesota Court of Appeals, arguing that he wasn't a driver of a motor vehicle for purposes of a DWI prosecution.